It's so silly of me to act like I don't need you back.
Hi y'all, Demi here. Welcome back to another video. If you're new, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and if you're returning, thanks so much for your support. If you are someone that is interested in self-care, fragrance, beauty, skincare, all the girly pop things, as well as being a mompreneur who still prioritizes herself and takes care of herself, then this place is for you. So I wanted to quickly introduce this video because I realized that I didn't since I've been recording clips. That said, let's go ahead and get into this video. So I went on a crazy cleaning spree because I had 2 coffees today and one is a late coffee. I had it at like 5 o'clock. But anyway, I wanted to show y'all these empties. I'm just going to show you a very high level view of it because I have 3 bags. This is over the past couple of years and honestly I just haven't had a chance to get around to recording, but I went ahead and separated. Some's going in my recycle bin and then some is actually going to go to Ulta and Sephora in those recycle bins. Like some of the stuff I figured I could just divide up, and then this is trash, like things that cannot go in the recycle bin. But got a lot of good stuff in here, and that's why I wanted to show y'all, because at first I was ashamed. I buy a lot of products, but I use a lot of products. This is a form of self-care, and also this is just your reminder to shop your stash. And I know I had said this, I'm just showing y'all once again. I know I had said this as I ended off the last vlog with wanting to do an Ulta order, which I did not end up placing. I may, but I don't know, we'll have to see. So I just wanted to show y'all this, and now I'm about to take y'all to my bathroom because I just reset my entire bathroom. Head and did a deep clean here. So this cart is for baby girl stuff. I have just a couple of things like her body wash, leave-in conditioner, and shampoo. She's going to get through the rest of these products before I purchase more. And then here I actually had some other little knickknacks right here, but honestly it was just getting too cluttered, so I was like, let me go ahead and put some essentials. So still have some decor pieces here, but Q-tips, cotton balls, always use those, always refill. Not supposed to put jewelry in bathrooms or high moisture places, but I went ahead and put this here because it is accessible for me. Toothbrushes, baby girl's toothbrush. This right here I intentionally put because I'm pretty much almost done with these products. Once I see them, I can go ahead and finish these. I got my Vitamask moisturizer, which this isn't bad, but I actually prefer the yellow one. I'll probably repurchase the yellow one, but pass on this. My eye cream, which I've been trying to get through this. It's just taking a good little minute, and I'll probably go back to the Good Molecules one. We got 2 sunscreens here. This one's almost done, and then this Beekman one. Magic toner from Couture Skin, love that stuff. And then 2 bronzing drops. We have the e.l.f. as well as the Drunk Elephant. And then the overnight exfoliating treatment from Good Molecules, which I've been trying to get through this, but it's a little hard because you're not supposed to use it every day, but it works really well. My oral health stuff, I got toothpaste, which I'm actually on the market for a good fluoride-free toothpaste. I'm just trying to get through the last 2 tubes that I have of this. Got some floss, my tongue scraper, another toothbrush, and that's for when I use this High Smile purple color correcting, which I'm trying to get through this as well. My water flosser, my toothbrush. This is the medicine cabinet, which I pretty much call my skincare cabinet, but how I have it organized. Witch hazel and alcohol right here. I have this face mask that I'm trying to get through. Lip products that I'm trying to get through that I use as night mask, or a lot of times I'll just come in here. I actually come into my bathroom quite often. And so I just needed a place to put lip products, so I'm trying to get through these. So I have 4 like lip gloss, lip mask, and then a lip scrub back here. 2 deodorants. I'm trying to get through this. This is my nighttime deodorant, which I'm not a huge fan of. I've learned that the Sol de Janeiro deodorants just don't work well for me, but it's a good nighttime deodorant and I don't want to waste it. And then this one is the Dove one. My contacts, just replaced the contact case. I went ahead and reset everything, like put a new toothbrush head on. I was gonna go ahead and refill these. These are the last things that I need to do. And then up here are 28 spray, which honestly, I don't use the Tower 28 spray. I use the one from Amazon, but I love the spritz on this. So I refill this, and I've had that bottle for a while. The hydrating milky toner from Thayers, love this stuff. The Beekman milkshake, love this stuff as well. Makes your skin very glowy. And here is nail care stuff. So I have hand scrub, these Bath and Body Works lotions that are usually free gifts I use as foot creams. And then I have some vitamin C and cuticle oil as well as a nail brush. And then at the top is hair care. So I just have some oils, some creams, leave-in conditioners, things like that. And then that I put all the way at the top, which is kind of a catch-all, but it has like a box cutter, scissors for when I cut open products, my gua sha, and a hair taming wand. So this is what it currently looks like. My goal is to get through this in the next month or so, but I just wanted to show y'all what it looks like. Yay! Y'all, I feel like this camera is a tad bit crooked, but we're gonna have to make do. All right, y'all, so it is currently Sunday, July 5th, so I'm doing like a Sunday reset for the week / the month. I have my eye patches on from Sephora, and then I just made myself a decaf cup of coffee, just the vanilla decaf Nespresso pod. But I have my calendar in front of me, my iPad, as well as my notebook, and I'm going to write out everything that I need to do for this week. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, but I just wanted to check in with y'all, and then I'll do the rundown. If not today, soon, because as you can tell, my attention has to be a few places at once. So I will check in with y'all in a little bit. I do a venti ice shaken espresso with no classic syrup, but marshmallow syrup instead.
Absolutely, and you said that was a venti?
Yes, venti. And can I do it with cold foam and the mocha drizzle? Yeah, regular cold foam.
Gotcha.
And then mocha drizzle and graham cracker topping.
Absolutely. Did you want to do like the milk chocolate drizzle or the regular mocha?
The milk chocolate.
Gotcha.
That's it.
Alright, sounds good. I'll see you up the window.
Thanks so much. Baby girl and I are out and about. It's meant to be a very quick trip though, so that's why I look like this. No makeup, just a little bit of lip balm. I just stopped at Starbucks and I got, this is the order, I think y'all heard me order it. It is a venti ice shaken espresso, no classic syrup, marshmallow syrup, and cold foam. I ended up doing the chocolate or the milk chocolate drizzle instead of the regular mocha drizzle and graham cracker topping. It looks quite dark, but let's see, this might be the kind of coffee I need today. Not bad, but I think I need to just put some cream when I get home if it's too strong. Yeah, it needs cream. This is so strong, but that's good. Straight coffee. But I've also just been striking out with Starbucks lately. I just came from Kid to Kid. Kid to Kid didn't have anything, and Once Upon a Child, I went in there for shoes, but they ended up having clearance for $1. So I'll show y'all what I ended up getting once we get home, because I'm trying to get back home in the next hour. But we're gonna run to Old Navy really quickly, and then we'll go to Walmart because I need to get a couple of things from Walmart. Okay, we just got home from Kid to Kid, Once Upon a Child, Walmart, and Publix. We didn't end up going to Old Navy because she was getting a little fussy, and I was also like, I don't really need anything from there. I was just gonna go look to see what they had on clearance, because I know after 4th of July, typically a lot of stores start to mark things down because they start bringing out their fall stuff, which is crazy, but so that's the reason why I was going to go. But I even have a little list right here of where I needed to go or what my plans were for this week. So I put Publix, Once Upon a Child, Kid to Kid for today, and I did go there, plus Walmart. So what I do with this notebook, it's kind of a catch-all notebook. I use it for work, for personal, just a little bit of everything, just trying to use the notebooks that I have. So here I have July restocks and then August restocks. So for example, July restocks is like diapers and potty training supplies, and then mop refills. And then August, I have mop refills, tissue, paper towels, baby shampoo, baby lotion. Like these are things that I know she's gonna run out of soon, as well as the house. So I try to do a monthly restock rather than just buying everything either as I go. So I would like do an inventory of the house and figure out what needs to be restocked. So that's how I came up with this. This is what works for my household, rather than placing an order like once things run out. Sometimes I will do that, like if I notice, like just thinking of random things like panty liners, Q-tips, if they're starting to run low, then I will order it as I run out. Or sometimes, like for example, tissue and paper towels, because I buy these in bulk, we don't go through them that often, so that's more of like a quarterly or even like twice a year that we have to purchase this. And so that's what I ended up doing today, was just like a monthly reset after the holiday weekend. Like, what do we need to get in the house, and then some groceries as well. So let me actually show y'all what I ended up getting from Publix as well as Walmart. Also, I want to give you an update on the shaken espresso. So I forgot, I don't get shaken espressos a lot because they actually make me very jittery, especially when I don't eat. But I didn't end up putting anything in it. Of course, the ice melted down because it was so hot outside, but I'm actually going to finish this. It's actually not that bad. I don't think I would get it again, but it's not that bad. It is a very strong coffee taste, which I don't mind at all, but I was hoping that it would be more of a s'mores. So maybe the next drink that I try from Starbucks needs to be the s'mores cold brew rather than the shaken espresso. So that might be it. But lately I've been striking out at Starbucks, so maybe that's also a sign that I don't really need to be drinking there. Is the Publix haul. Ended up getting some Olipop, crisp apple. That's one of my top 3 flavors that I love. I like the root beer as well as the crisp apple. They didn't have root beer, so I got crisp apple. Then I got these for baby girl. She took a bite and she seemed to like it, but we'll see. But it's just fruit bar, so it has 1 apple, 12 strawberries. The other one was cherries. Not sure if she'll like that one, but I just wanted to play it safe. Got some apples, strawberries, watermelon. I kind of rotate fruit because sometimes she gets tired of certain fruit. This is for me the Nutella, and my mom, I got this for myself because I pack us a snack bag when we're out and about, especially if I'm getting home later than expected. Or a lot of times when I'm shopping, she'll ask for a snack, so I just pack a few different snacks. These, some like bin crackers, just a little bit of options. So I just got some club crackers, the snack stacks, mom hack. Like, there's nothing like opening a full thing of saltine crackers and then they end up going soggy, so I always get the snack size. Then this is my Walmart haul. So I asked her, did she want this or the pink one? I think the pink one was an axolotl. I don't remember the scent. These 2 things are lip products, and I swore I wasn't gonna buy any more lip products, but they were on sale. This was on clearance for $4. This one was on clearance for $5. This is why I don't go shopping in Walmart, because once things are on a clearance versus a rollback, I'm more likely to buy it. But this one I really love. It also has a keychain, and then this one I've never tried but saw a lot of good reviews on it. I want to say Hydration CEO said this was one of, if you follow her on Instagram, said this is one of the best lip serums, and it's retails under $12. Then I got some string cheese because this is also a staple in the house. These are the mop pads for the Swiffer Wet Jet. They had these poppies, the mini poppies, on sale for 88 cents, and I ended up getting a few Shirley Temples. Orange Squeeze is the Olipop flavor. This one is strawberry lemon, and then I ended up getting a cream soda. So let me put all this stuff away. She's eating because, like I said, we got home a little bit later than expected, and then I will show y'all what I ended up getting at Once Upon a Child. 2 things. This is the lip oil that I've been using, this REM Beauty, and when I tell you it dries my lips out so bad, I'm really just trying to finish it because I don't want to waste it, but it's not hydrating at all. So I personally would not recommend this. It doesn't work for me, but if it works for you, that's great. This is just, I'm literally applying it like every 30 seconds and it's still like sucking all the moisture out of my lips of what little moisture I do have left. So that's that. That was the first thing. The second thing was I also ended up going to Walmart because I did need to get a few things, but I also wanted to smell the toasted marshmallow scent by EOS, however you say it. And my feedback on it is I smelled it twice, when we first got there and then we shopped around and came back to the beauty section. And it is definitely leaning more towards the toasted side. I felt like it smelled a little bit like buttery, plasticky, but the second time I smelled it, I finally was able to put my nose on what it smells like to me. I don't know if anybody else would say this, but it smells like Auntie Anne's pretzels. That's the smell that when I smelled it, I was like, this smells exactly like what Auntie Anne's pretzels smells like. So that does smell good, but I guess because it's so hot, it's just not something that I'm leaning into right now. But maybe during the fall, I think that maybe when you wear it, it'll smell a little bit different. But in the bottle, I wasn't a huge fan of it, which I'm kind of disappointed because I love marshmallow scent. It's very important to use what you have, like literally use your if you know what I'm talking about, because it gets so hard with it seems like almost every day there's a body care, a beauty item, a fragrance coming out, and it gets hard to keep up with. And I think you really have to pick and choose because a lot of times the fragrance notes have very similar DNAs. And so a lot of times, like right now, we know that you can probably find, oh, you got more? Okay. Before I had to go get a snack, mom life. And part of the reason why, side note, my ADHD, but part of the reason why I don't edit certain things out, or I try to edit very intentionally, is because I don't know everybody else's kids, but when you vlog and you're trying to record like real life days, I get interrupted literally every 5 minutes when I'm talking. And so sometimes I just keep certain clips in because I want y'all to know that this right here is like real life. So anyway, as I was saying, because she wanted more of her snack, It gets very hard because a lot of times what I try to do in my fragrance collection, if it's something that has a similar DNA, then I may not be as likely to get it. However, if the projection or longevity is better than whatever brand I have, I may be more inclined to buy it. But it gets very hard because there's so many duplicates of scents, like from high-end to drugstore, that it gets really hard to figure out like what to keep, what not to keep, what to buy. And because marketing and a lot of these companies know just how to market, they market so well, you almost feel like FOMO, like I'm missing out on whatever it is. But I've been trying to do a really good job of going through my fragrance collection, figuring out what works for me, what doesn't work for me. Even though that particular scent didn't work out for me, I'm still very excited to see what's coming on the market next. Let me show you what I ended up getting from Once Upon a Child, and I only spent $20. So like I said, all their clearance tags were $1. These are some H&M shorts. I love these biker shorts. They're just easy to put on, great for playtime and those quick outfits. This dress right here is more of a holiday dress, of course, but just the way it looks is so cute for like a holiday photo shoot. That's H&M as well. This particular dress is so run down, but it's a Nike dress. Look for play clothes or house clothes, just things that I don't mind her getting dirty. I mean, I don't mind her getting any of her clothes dirty because she's a baby, but some clothes, as far as like if I'm trying to make it last a little bit longer, then I'll put her in something like this. The camera's really not picking it up. It's probably doing it more justice, but it's pretty faded. But it was a cute dress, only $1. This is also an H&M dress. I love polka dots. Y'all know how I'm about my polka dots. And then this one is a baby Gap dress. I love the stripes. Trying to add some color back into our life. This one was just a cute, it kind of reminded me of Lisa Frank. This was also, everything was $1 except for the shoes. And then I did need more bottoms for her, so I ended up getting these. It's a good play little overall. And I ended up getting 2 shoes. My mom got her these in gray and she uses it at the house, but I figured one for play shoes because the Crocs that she has is currently small, only $3.50, which is not bad at all, and they're brand new. This is what they look like. I love the colorway on it. I'm definitely gonna clean these up and I'm gonna show y'all. This is the before. Hopefully the camera picks it up. This is the before. You can see some staining right here. It doesn't look like it was too worn at the bottom. And then the sides, like on the sole, has some staining as well. But I'm gonna clean these up, leave them out in the sun. I'm gonna show y'all just how you don't always have to buy every single shoe brand new. But the reason why I went to Once Upon a Child and Kid to Kid is because I was looking for shoes. Her feet grow a little bit quicker than, you know, of course, expected. I just got her some sandals, not even when summer started, and she's already outgrown those. So 6 o'clock, I'm thinking about taking her outside and just playing. And also too, I want to install these like solar lights. It's not really installing, it's very quick to put together, but I want to go ahead and put those outside. And we're probably just gonna spend some time outside, get some sun. And that's really it. So I will probably check in with y'all tomorrow, Tuesday. I do have a couple of work calls. I'm also getting my nails done and I'm gonna try to knock out a couple other errands. Today I have a full agenda of things to do. I have a nail appointment at 11. It's currently 10:30, so I'm actually about to go grab a coffee or matcha. I haven't decided just yet. And then I have a call at 2 and then a call at 3. So I have a couple client calls, tight schedule. I have to take into consideration the commute getting to and from. I'm back in the car. I went to this coffee shop. I haven't been in this area in a minute, in the downtown area in a minute, but it's called Warm Waves Coffee and it is kind of cute. It reminds me of like a local La La Land. Why I say that is because it says brewing positive change in the world on the cup, and then this is what it looks like, but it's super cute inside, very much like a community feel. I guess that's the best way to describe it. It had a lot of like community events, like free resources and things like that. So I just thought I love coffee shops that are like that, especially given the type of work that Mona and I do. But let's try this matcha. Really, really good. Love the way the banana syrup tastes. It's not too sweet, but like the perfect matcha flavor. So yes, this right here is a 10 out of 10 for me. So let's go ahead and head to my nail appointment. Just finished getting my nails done. I just put lotion on my hands. So before I show y'all, let me make sure that the lotion's all rubbed in, but they're so cute. I love them so much. Friendship I got French tips with black polka dots, but I just think they're so cute and chic. I love them so much. This is me. To know me is to know I'm a French tip girly, and to add a little razzle dazzle to them, I love them. So it's 12:30, which she actually ended up finishing earlier than I expected, which is great because I'm actually going to stop and do a tour of this co-working space, and then after that I'm actually gonna head home, grab some lunch, and then get ready for my client calls. So I'll check in with y'all a little bit later. All right, y'all, so I think the last place that we left off, the footage you saw before, the clip you saw before, was me getting a pedicure. I did that the day before yesterday. I didn't record anything yesterday. Okay, the color I ended up getting on my toes was 187. It's this like neon pink, 187 Princesa Rosa, but it's this bright pink, perfect for summer. So that's what I have on my toes. And then I wanted to give y'all a couple updates. So first, I am drinking a mid-afternoon coffee pick-me-up, and this is the Oatly pod. Definitely more of a fruity pod, but it's not bad. I ended up just putting vanilla bean and a little bit of condensed milk in it. That's what I'm drinking on. This is the first coffee I've had today because it's been that type of morning. And then I do want to show y'all an Ulta haul, but before I do that, I wanted to show y'all these shoes that you'd seen in a previous clip. I ended up getting for $5.50. This is what they look like. I sanitized them, cleaned them, stuck them out in the sun to dry. And I don't know if y'all know this, but supposedly the sun is what takes stains out of your clothes and shoes. So I actually think that that does work. This is what they look like. They look almost new. They were barely worn in the inside anyway. And I just think that they are gonna be cute for her. They fit perfect. So good running shoes. I'm gonna put this in her shoe bin. And now I want to show y'all an Ulta haul. I was waiting for everything to arrive all at once before I showed you everything. So I also want to preface with, I typically do a larger Ulta haul when there is 5 times the points on a specific brand, or if you do an in-app purchase. So that was the case. It was 5 times the points for in-app purchases and then 5 times the points for sniff. So all of this, I want to say, was about $120 after coupons, and I ended up getting $76 back in Ulta rewards. So honestly, I do think that their reward system is way better than Sephora. You get more bang for your buck, and when you spend, you really do get better rewards. Girl math, maybe that is just girl math, but I'm gonna show you what I ended up getting and then what was free. That was the other thing too. Majority of this stuff had like free gift with purchase. That's one of the reasons why I shop the app the most, because there's typically some type of beauty break gift that they'll also give as well. I will start with, and there's like no particular order, I ended up getting the Ordinary Glycolic Acid, the exfoliating toner. I've tried this in the past before. I use it mainly on my face, but I wanted to repurchase it. One for my underarms, sometimes for my face, and then also for my hair. You can use this so many different ways, and I didn't really realize it, but you can use it on your face and neck, your scalp, your underarms, and start incorporating it into my routine, skincare routine, hair care routine, and body care routine. So I ended up getting this. I know Mel actually uses this. She told me she stopped using deodorant ever since she started using this. So I'm gonna try it, especially with it being the summertime. Let's see what it does for me. And this was 30% off, I believe. 25 or 30% off. It was definitely on sale. Touchland Confetti Cake hand sanitizer. Did I need another Touchland hand sanitizer? No. But one thing about it is I only buy these on sale when they're 20% off or 25% off. Love the way this smells, and also too, the packaging on this is so cute because of the glitter. Gold Magic Eye Gel, so just some eye patches. So this also had a free gift. I'll show y'all that at the end, all the free gifts. A few sniff fragrances, body mist, they were on sale. These were 30% off. And in the previous vlog, I went to Ulta to go smell these and try to figure out what I was gonna put in my cart. So I ended up getting pretty much these two from the cereal line. I left the Cinnamon Crunch out of my cart simply because I think it leans more towards the fall, and I wasn't a huge fan of it. It's definitely more cinnamony than it is gourmand. And I just prefer not to walk around smelling like cinnamon rather than like a cinnamon dulce that has more vanilla scent. Lucky Streak, which smells just like Lucky Charms. And the thing that I was scared of with these is if it smelled more like milk, which it doesn't. It's more of a creamy cereal scent. So this one is Lucky Charms. This one is called Fruity Call. It smells just like Fruit Loops, that fruity orangey scent. They have this fragrance from Sugar Milk Co. called Cereal Milk, and it lasts as oil. It lasts really long, and so I was actually gonna layer it with this. Is what this one looks like. I've smelled this one in store and really liked it. I smelled it last year, but I was trying to get through a couple other summer fragrances, so I passed it up, but I did want to incorporate this into one of my summer care fragrance routines. This was the free gift of purchase. It's the extra whip sniff, which I already have because I got the bundled fragrances. So I really love the way this smells, and this is such a good size to just throw in your purse or your travel bag. I love sniff fragrances in general. I've never tried any of their laundry detergent line or like their scent boosters. So this is the scent Old Money. It's a liquid laundry detergent. And the reason why I wanted to try this is because it says it's non-toxic, vegan, cruelty-free. Box this and see what it looks like. I'm just puncturing the top, but this smells so good. It smells, this is such a distinct smell. It has cardamom, tonka bean, vanilla, sandalwood, and musk. But it is a clean, it's almost like an elevated Gain clean sheet fabric smell. So good. Oh my gosh, I didn't think I was gonna like this as much. I thought it was gonna smell more masculine because it says Old Money. Maybe that's just me thinking that, but this smells really, really good. I'm probably gonna get the scent booster at some point, but I'll let y'all know if the scent lasts on the clothes. But so far, this smells really, really good. To the free gifts, I ended up getting this pineapple musk. It looks like Mugler came out with some fragrances. And I wanted to try the berry one, but that ended up selling out as a sample. So I ended up going with this pineapple musk, and the other option was pistachio, but I have a lot of pistachio scent. So let's see how this one smells. Oh, this smells really good. And then I ended up getting this free gift from Clinique with the purchase, and you have an eyeliner, a black eyeliner, just a regular black eyeliner, which I could definitely use this because I think the ones I have are old and dried out. We have Moisture Surge Body Hydrator, so a good travel size. And then All About the Eyes Brightening Serum. And we have the one for the face, the Moisture Surge for the face, which is great because I'm actually about to run out of moisturizer. What I like about Ulta, you can stack the gifts. So I think if you spent over $60, you were able to get this free gift with purchase. And then last but not least are the last two things. This was a free bag with an Ulta Beauty collection if you spent $19.50. Orange and hot pink are gonna do it for me every time. So this is what this tote bag looks like. It's pretty nice size. Love the cloth material. And I could just use this for when we go to like the park, when we do our library days. So this is perfect for baby girl and I. With some goodies in it. They had a choice of pink, green, and blue. I wanted the pink one because it had the Charlotte Tilbury pillow top lipstick in it, but I didn't place my order in time and it ended up selling out. So I ended up going with orange because I love me some orange. I like the fact that it opens all the way. I thought it was gonna be smaller, so this is such a good size. And it has Miu Miu perfume. We have a hydrogel jelly mask. I also ended up getting this. Athena Club is coming out with a banana scented lotion, and I wanted to pair it with this. That is it. I'm gonna go ahead and close out this vlog. I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for your support.